Welcome to the first progress report for the Sound Circles verification. Sadly, this month I wasn't nearly as active as I would have liked to be, and that was due to a number of factors that were just simply out of my control. This month was just really hard for me mentally, so I wasn't able to stream nearly as much as I would have liked to. Here's to hoping that October will be a much more productive month. This month I streamed 9 times and racked up a total of 26,369 attempts. My goals for this month were to get a drop attempt and to get 82 to 100. The goals were so low because I knew that I wouldn't be able to play as much as I wanted to, but sadly, even with those small goals, I was only able to reach one of them. But anyway, enough of that, let's get into the streams. Stream 1 was mostly just me taking a look at the level as a whole, and I didn't really have a specific goal in mind. First attempt. The fuck? I ended up just making a few changes to the level and grinding out a couple good runs, like 90 to 100, 15, and 12 to 27. Let's go! Stream 2 was more of the same, and I just grinded consistency on Emerald's part for most of the stream. Oh wait, you guys don't know the names for each part yet. Well, I guess now is as good a time as ever. The first cube is just called the first part, and it was made by RZ. The first ship is called the ship, real creative I know, and it was made by Trip. The part after that is called the Jet Spam, and it also includes this cube part afterwards. This entire part was made by Jet. Then we have the first wave, which is named and created by Shay. Then we have the duel between the first and second waves, which is called and created by... Then we have the second wave, which is easily the hardest part of the level by a huge margin. This part is called Remic, even though it was a collaboration between multiple creators. We call it Remic because he helped make this part, and his actual part isn't named after him, so we felt bad. Then we have the most famous part of the entire level, the spam. Yeah, we just call it the spam. This part was made by Remic. And we have the second hardest part of the level, that being Trip's part. This part, shockingly, was made by Trip. Then we have the final part of the level, that being Emerald. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, let's get back to the streams. Stream 3 I did 89 to 104 times, because I know that I want to gain immense consistency with this ending. I used the same strategy of doing many runs over and over and over with Silent Clubstep and Slaughterhouse, and on both of those levels it helped really well, so I've decided to do the same thing here. Stream 4 is when I finally decided to start trying to do 82 to 100, and after 2 hours of grinding I ended up doing 82 to 91, dying at the last click of Trip. Fuck. Stream 5 went about the same. I grinded 82 to 100 for 2 hours and only ended up doing 82 to 95. But this was the first time I ever passed Trip's entire part, so that's good. Aw, fuck! Come on! Holy shit. And on stream 6, I finally got 82 to 100 after over 12,000 attempts. Around the same time, I also did 40 to 100 and 20 to 85 on Run Event, and this run genuinely felt harder than those runs, even though it's an 18% run. This run is probably around the same difficulty as 53 to 100 on Slaughterhouse. Not quite 49 to 100 in my opinion, but it feels a lot harder than 58 to 100. Yes! Let's go! I fucking did the run! Stream 7 I started trying to get a drop attempt, and after about 3 hours of playing I got 22 3 times. I definitely would have gotten a drop attempt this month, but I didn't really play from zero. All I really did was practice the ending, and I don't really know why I didn't play from zero. Fuck, bro. I knew I would die to the spam. Off stream, I ended up buffing 82 to 100 because I felt like it was a bit too easy for my standards, and then I grinded out 82 to 100 on the new, harder version. For the last 2 streams of this month, all I really did was grind consistency on Trip the entire time. On stream 9, I did 77 to 96, which I considered at the time to be my hardest run. But that's really it for the month. Drinking water while watching these streams is not safe. Yes, it is. I'm kind of disappointed with my performance this month, but it really wasn't in my control. This was a really hard month for me mentally, due to reasons that I won't get into, but if you're a close friend of mine, you will know what I'm talking about. Next month I want to stream at least 20 times and play off-stream a lot more. I think not playing off-stream really didn't help my consistency. As for my goals next month, I want to get 62 to 100, and I want to beat every single wave a few times. And obviously a drop attempt. I should have done that this month. Though, even though those goals seem kind of small, this level is fucking impossible. Speaking of its difficulty, let's talk about it. The general consensus among playtesters and myself is that it's around the same difficulty or a little bit harder than Tidal Wave. Even Denny, who has amazing progress on Tidal Wave, said that he thinks Sound Circles is harder. I don't really have that much Tidal Wave progress, but all I can say is that it's a fuck ton harder than Silent Clubstep, Slaughterhouse, and Succubin Circles. so I'm inclined to believe the playtesters. I might play some Tidal Wave on the side to get a feel for its difficulty, but I definitely want this level to be harder than Tidal Wave because it's Silent Circles, of course I do. This level deserves to be unimaginably hard, but I genuinely don't think I could pull off making it harder than Thinking Space 2, Amethyst, and Grief. Maybe Flame Wall depending on how hard the early victors say it is, but I doubt it, if it's harder than Tidal Wave at least. So yeah, that was the first month of the Silent Circles verification. Make sure to stop by the streams in October to see how it's going, and make sure to subscribe, because if I hit 3k subscribers by the end of the year, I will stream Flame Wall for 10 hours straight. Anyway, cheers.